What happened before the biblical flood? Many of us are familiar with the story of Noah and the ark, but the events leading up to this monumental moment are equally important. The world was filled with corruption and violence as humanity strayed further from its intended path. This period of moral decay set the stage for the flood, a divine response to the chaos that had taken hold. Understanding these events not only enriches our knowledge of ancient texts, but also offers valuable lessons for our modern lives. As we explore the reasons behind the flood, we'll uncover truths that resonate today, reminding us of the importance of integrity and community. So stick around as we unravel the story that shaped the course of history and continues to impact our understanding of morality and justice. To truly grasp the significance of the biblical flood, we must first explore the historical and cultural background of the time. Ancient civilizations, such as those in Mesopotamia, were marked by complex societal norms and practices. These societies often prioritized power and wealth, leading to widespread corruption and moral decay. Key figures, including rulers and influential leaders, played pivotal roles in perpetuating these injustices, often prioritizing their interests over the well-being of their communities. As these leaders turned a blind eye to the suffering around them, the fabric of society began to unravel. This backdrop of chaos and disobedience is crucial to understanding the flood narrative, as it illustrates the consequences of humanity's choices. By examining these historical elements, we can see how they not only set the stage for the flood, but also serve as a cautionary tale about the importance of ethical leadership and communal responsibility in our own lives. Before the flood, the world experienced a profound moral decline that ultimately led to divine discontent. People engaged in rampant violence, deceit, and immorality, prioritizing personal gain over communal well-being. For instance, practices such as idolatry and exploitation of the vulnerable became commonplace, reflecting a society that had lost its moral compass. The implications of these corrupt behaviors were far-reaching, eroding trust and fostering an environment of fear and chaos. As humanity strayed further from ethical principles, the relationship between people and the divine deteriorated. The sacred bond that once existed was replaced by a sense of abandonment, as the divine observed the rampant injustices and suffering. This moral decay not only set the stage for the flood, but also serves as a powerful reminder of the consequences of straying from righteousness. By examining this rise of corruption, we gain insight into the importance of maintaining integrity and compassion in our own lives. Noah stands as a beacon of righteousness in a world engulfed by corruption and moral decay. His character is highlighted by unwavering faith and integrity, qualities that set him apart from his contemporaries. Chosen by the divine, Noah became a messenger tasked with warning humanity of the impending flood and the consequences of their actions. His most significant role, however, was as the builder of the ark, a monumental undertaking that required immense dedication and perseverance. Throughout this process, Noah faced numerous challenges, including ridicule from those around him who dismissed his warnings as folly. Despite the skepticism and isolation, he remained steadfast in his mission, embodying the virtues of patience and obedience. Noah's commitment not only ensured the survival of his family and the animal species, but also served as a powerful testament to the importance of faith and resilience in the face of adversity. His story continues to inspire those seeking to uphold righteousness today. Before the flood, humanity received clear warnings from the divine, communicated through Noah and possibly other means. These messages served as urgent calls to repentance, urging people to abandon their corrupt ways and return to righteousness. Noah, as the chosen messenger, conveyed these warnings with sincerity, emphasizing the impending disaster if they continued down their destructive path. However, society largely reacted with skepticism and mockery, dismissing his pleas as mere folly. Many were entrenched in their sinful lifestyles, unwilling to confront the reality of their actions. This rejection of divine warnings highlights a critical lesson: the importance of heeding guidance, whether spiritual or moral, in our lives. Just as the people of Noah's time ignored the signs, we too can fall into the trap of complacency. Understanding the consequences of ignoring such warnings can inspire us to remain vigilant and responsive to the messages we encounter, ultimately fostering a more ethical and compassionate society. The construction of the ark was a monumental task that required immense dedication and skill. According to the biblical account, Noah used gopher wood to build the ark, which measured approximately 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. These dimensions created a massive vessel capable of housing Noah's family and pairs of every animal species. The ark symbolizes salvation, representing a refuge from the impending flood and a new beginning for humanity. It served as a physical manifestation of hope amidst widespread corruption and despair. As Noah diligently worked on the ark, the community's response was largely one of ridicule and disbelief. Many viewed his efforts as futile, mocking him for his faith and the enormity of the task. This reaction underscores the isolation Noah faced while fulfilling his divine mission. Ultimately, the ark stands as a powerful reminder of the importance of faith, perseverance, and the potential for redemption in the face of adversity. The gathering of animals before the flood was a remarkable logistical feat that underscored the significance of Noah's mission. According to the biblical narrative, God instructed Noah to bring pairs of every kind of animal onto the ark, ensuring the preservation of Earth's biodiversity. This included not only domesticated animals, but also wild species, highlighting the vast diversity of life that existed at the time. The representation of various species on the ark symbolizes the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of stewardship over creation. Each animal brought onto the ark served a purpose, contributing to the ecosystem that would emerge after the floodwaters receded. The preservation of these animals also carries a deeper symbolic meaning, reflecting themes of hope and renewal. By safeguarding life in the face of impending destruction, the narrative emphasizes the potential for rebirth and the responsibility humanity holds in caring for the world around them. The onset of the flood marked a dramatic turning point in the biblical narrative, beginning with the opening of the heavens and the bursting forth of the earth's waters. Rain poured down for 40 days and nights, while the fountains of the deep erupted, overwhelming the land. For those who had ignored Noah's warnings, the reality of the flood was met with shock and disbelief. Many who had mocked Noah suddenly found themselves facing the consequences of their choices, scrambling for safety as the waters rose. The impact of the flood was catastrophic, submerging entire landscapes and eradicating life as it swept across the earth. Animals, plants, and people who had once thrived were now engulfed in the deluge. This moment serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of existence and the dire consequences of ignoring divine guidance. The flood not only cleansed the earth of corruption, but also set the stage for a new beginning, emphasizing themes of judgment and redemption. In this video, we explored the significant events leading up to the biblical flood, highlighting the moral decline and corruption that plagued humanity. We examined Noah's pivotal role as a righteous figure amidst chaos, his efforts in constructing the ark, and the gathering of animals as a symbol of preservation. The onset of the flood served as a powerful reminder of the consequences of ignoring divine warnings and the fragility of life. As we reflect on these lessons, it's essential to consider how they resonate in our own lives today, urging us to uphold integrity and compassion in our communities. We hope this narrative inspires you to think critically about the importance of moral choices and the impact they have on our world. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who might find it meaningful. Stay tuned for more engaging discussions and insights.